Hi, this is Wayne from INKISH at the print show. Day one, we're just coming up to lunchtime-ish. The aisles are fairly busy. I now have the opportunity to talk to a guy that I've known for quite some time, David Bunker from
Wayne,
Compass Business Finance.
how are you?
Really good to see you, David.
Great to see you.
So here we are.
Amazing.
Another trade show.
I know.
You do get through a few, I know.
I do love a trade show, and can you hear the buzz? I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know if you're, this is picking it up, but it is a very, very buzzy first day.
It's going well. But you've been coming to the print show for quite some time, haven't you?
Oh my days, yeah. I mean, from when it first started, and obviously all its precursors going back to IPEX, and when you and I used to walk the boards many, many years ago. But yeah, and I really like the fact that it's still alive. We're keeping the whole theme of bring people together, having a chat. I mean, I was talking to somebody just on the Excel stand 2 seconds ago. A customer come up with talking about projects and the press, and and I haven't seen him for a few months, and it's just nice to bring people together.
It is. So, Compass.
Yep.
Tell us a little bit more about Compass. I mean, obviously, it's a finance company.
Yep.
You are looking to work with PSPs, converters. Where is the perfect time for people to come and talk to Compass?
There's a very good way to answer that. If you were just going to one lender, say your bank, and you've got an idea you want to buy a machine in the next 12 or 18 months,
right?
You could go to them. There's a bit of self-interest because your own bank wants to lend to you in a certain way.
Right.
Compass, we're a broker to about 25 different lenders, and we lend our own money. So the experience our business has got over the 20 years this year, 20 years.
20 years.
Yeah. Mark and Jamie set it up in a shed 20 years ago. But people come to us because we've got all of the lenders out there. We know which lenders prefer what type of deal, what type of customer. We're able to marry what the customers are looking to do with the right lender and get the right options in front. Put 3 or 4 options in front of the customer and say, no one deal is the same. Each lender is looking for a slightly different way of taking security or what they want, and it's not just about rate. Of course, our job is to find the best commercial option for the customer. That's marrying what the customer really wants to do. And I think the industry has become very resilient over the years. They've learned that keeping their eggs in one basket with one lender. And we've seen what's happened with the high street lenders over the years, which they've become very nervous about manufacturing. It's not just printing. Very nervous about lending to manufacturing. So yeah, I mean, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing here. Creating discussion and trying to bring lenders and obviously our own money into the equation as well.
Right. Because I don't know how it works. So let's say, for example, I'm a PSP and I am looking for a new piece of kit.
Yep.
Do I find the piece of kit and come to you, or do I come to you to see how much I can borrow? Is it a bit like houses, or how does it work?
So one of the customers just had in our stand, we've been lending them to for years.
Right.
They will be discussing what they're looking to do with us pretty well in advance of them actually doing it.
Right. Okay.
If it's a small machine that, I guess it's what you call a flow deal, small machine, it's 100 grand. They know what they're buying, whether it's a cutting device, whether it's a small inkjet device. They pretty much know their production manager and the owner of the business. They've decided what they're going to buy. So they'll come to us and say, I bought it, or the supplier is saying to us, can you help our customer? So that's a lot of the flow business that we do, is working with a lot of the manufacturers and the OEMs here for a small inkjet device or a cutting device or a laminating device, and that's what we do. Bigger items, bigger investments, people are coming and saying, I've got something to do next year, it's £1 million, 2 million quid, let's start the ball rolling and start talking. And actually the shows, obviously going back in the past, people would be coming up for 3 or 4 days at IPEX, so you remember, and they'd be coming back to IPEX at the end of the show. But actually with the advantage of having this here is that people are probably up for a day, maybe 2. And so you're getting quick snap discussion, come back and see us after the event.
Right.
I really like that.
Okay. So with regards to finance, so let's say, for example, I'm buying a 10 colour Heidelberg B1.
Yep.
I'm guessing that has an asset value and depreciation is known.
Yep.
Does that change if I'm buying a digital press?
Of course it does. Yeah, of course it does. So I think the market's got used to the fact that if you're buying an inkjet device for, I don't know, £600,000-700,000, people have got used to the fact that the discussion's slightly different.
Right.
What we've got at the moment, as you'll remember, is the growth guarantee scheme, which is really useful. That is a sort of hangover from the CBIL scheme from COVID. So what the British Business Bank has done with accredited lenders such as ourselves,
Yeah.
it's carried on that facility where it gives us the cover against losses. So we actually can sit down with people and say, okay, we recognise this machine's got high depreciation, but we can actually provide a finance option very easily.
Right.
It's now then about discussions, okay, well, what other parts of the equation do we need to look at? So actually, the growth guarantee scheme is very much, we've got brochures on our stand about it. It's on the forefront of all of our sales teams, dialogue. Because it's still supporting people coming out of COVID, and actually, we've had national insurance contribution increases, we've had the energy crisis, there's uncertainty at the moment. So there is still, I think, the impetus there to lend. It's just managing people's sort of expectations and making sure they get the right product.
Yeah, brilliant. Fascinating as ever to talk to you, David.
Wayne, absolute pleasure.
Have a great show.
Thank you.
And I'll look forward to catching you up
Thanks
at the next
much.
one, whenever it is.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.